Kevin Durant's recent remarks have sparked another round of debate, and now Stephen A. Smith has stepped into the conversation. There's been no shortage of opinions surrounding the idea of LeBron James ending up with the Philadelphia 76ers. By the time December arrives, LeBron will be 42 years old. Because of that, some people feel a potential lineup featuring him alongside Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey isn't nearly as automatic as Kevin Durant joining Golden State once seemed. That appears to be the point KD was making as he tried to reshape the discussion around his own move to the Warriors. At the same time, there are still plenty of legitimate questions. How many games will Joel Embiid actually be available for next season? Can he still perform at the level everyone expects? Then there's the adjustment period as Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown learn to play together, while LeBron is no longer the same version of himself from years ago. There are simply too many unknowns to reach any firm conclusions yet. But before breaking it all down, let's first hear exactly what...
Sure, I mean, you don't think so?
No, I'm just asking you.
Last time they put three 20-point scorers on the team, they said it was unfair, which is the team I was on. They got 4 25-point scorers on this team. So, hell yeah, I think they're going to be a contender, man. They're going to be a great team to watch. It's going to be league pass worthy, TNT worthy. Man, that's going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see it.
Jaylen Brown's a stud. Former NBA champion. Tyrese Maxey, 5th leading scorer in the NBA, 28-point-per-game scorer. VJ Edgecombe, a young stud, 3rd in Rookie of the Year. Joel Embiid, when healthy, at 50%, he's still better than most of the league as a big man. And then you add LeBron James. All of that, there's no reason to doubt. The Oklahoma City Thunder is healthy with J-Dub and A.J. Mitchell, along with Shea Butter. That's not a foregone conclusion. With the San Antonio Spurs with Victor Wembanyama, Stephon Castle, and Dylan Harper and those boys, that ain't a foregone conclusion. With the New York Knicks as the reigning NBA champions, it ain't a foregone conclusion. Kevin Durant needs to stop that nonsense about comparing this Philadelphia 76ers team to the Golden State Warriors team. It doesn't compare. When Kevin Durant decided to take his talents to the Bay Area, it was in the immediate aftermath of the Golden State Warriors winning 73 games, all-time record. And not only did they go 73-9, but they went to the NBA Finals, courtesy of being in the Western Conference Finals and overcoming a 3-1 deficit to the Oklahoma City Thunder led by him and Russell Westbrook. Golden State Warriors came back and won that series. He lost and then showed up to play for them a month later. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson were in their prime, the greatest shooting backcourt in the history of basketball, and a savant in Draymond Green. Kevin Durant, at the moment, was still considered one of the top 2 players on the planet. Everybody and their mother knew nobody had a chance. Ain't nobody saying that about these Sixers. No matter what Kevin Durant says, present Sixers situation doesn't compare to the lopsided circumstances his greatness, joining the Splash Brothers' greatness, created.
Before we get to those comments, there's another interesting development to cover. Jaylen Brown has officially received his 76ers jersey and shared his thoughts on the opportunity to play alongside LeBron James this season. He also spoke about using last year as motivation after feeling like he was overlooked and, in his view, never fully appreciated, despite everything he accomplished. Whether you agree with that perspective or not, it's clear he's entering the season with something to prove. So let's hear what Jaylen had to say. And one more thing, take a look at what just showed up in the mail.
Wait, look what just came in the mail. Look what just came in. Shout out to the equipment manager that got me right.
That's hard for real. I ain't seen that actually.
Hold on one second.
That's hard.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. Let me put this thing on chat. Oh, damn, that shit. Man, they got me strong. I'm in the weight room, chat. They got me in here looking like Braun. Hold on, man. What we doing? Philly, what we doing? The black joint? I ain't gonna lie, this joint.
They gave you an extra medium.
They did, though. Go hear that thing? Look at that, boy. Hey.
Oh, man, y'all fire him up. Stop gassing him. This jersey too small.
I ain't gonna lie, this jersey fire. Super excited for this upcoming season. Yo, we got Bron. And, like, what an opportunity that is. Like, obviously, everybody's going to say whatever they want to say, and it's going to be a bunch of media this whole entire season. But, like, for me, like, what an opportunity is to learn. Like, one of my favorite things to do is to learn. Despite what people may say, despite what people may feel about, my favorite thing to do is to learn. I love learning. So like to have the opportunity to learn, one from one of the, if not the greatest player of all time, you know, I get an opportunity to like on the court, off the court, learn and gather experiences that can accumulate to my own knowledge base. But then it's also other guys you get an opportunity to learn from. Embiid, Maxey, Edgecombe, and even like vets like KCP, etc. Anthony. So it's a
My dog, Ant, man.
it's a fun time. Yeah, shout out to Ant.
It's my dog right
I ever have, I'm more inspired to win than anything because I feel like I've been a little bit disrespected in this process for whatever reason for people that I thought valued me and everything that I brought to the team in the city. I found out quickly that may or may not be the case. So I want to win more than anything. So I'm looking forward to that journey, that approach, the leadership, the sacrifice, and whatever is going to.
There are a few points I want to make about what Stephen A. Smith said regarding Kevin Durant comparing his situation to the idea of LeBron James joining that Philadelphia team. In my opinion, the two situations simply aren't comparable. KD joined a 73-win Warriors team that had just eliminated his Thunder in the playoffs. He made that move to finally get over the hump and win championships. And while he did collect 2 rings, it never felt like he was fully embraced by the fan base. When people think about Kevin Durant's time with Golden State, the first thing that usually comes to mind is the way he won those titles. He's never been viewed there the same way LeBron is remembered in Miami. Now, I wasn't a fan of LeBron's move to the Heat either, but it's obvious he's still respected in South Florida. You can even see it in how Pat Riley has continued to leave the door open for a possible return. That tells you a lot about how LeBron is viewed by that organization. Now, shifting over to Jaylen Brown, I still believe he has plenty left to prove. It's interesting because mentally, he still carries himself like someone trying to earn respect, even though his resume already speaks for itself. We're talking about a player who has won both Conference Finals MVP and NBA Finals MVP, finished high in MVP voting, and helped lead his team to the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference before last season's playoffs. Most players with those accomplishments don't usually wear such a noticeable chip on their shoulder. Sure, plenty of stars find ways to motivate themselves, but Brown still seems to feel overlooked, almost as if he spent too much time living in Jason Tatum's shadow, despite proving he belongs in every conversation. Boston made its decisions about the direction of the franchise, and by now everyone understands why those choices were made. Now he arrives in Philadelphia with an immediate opportunity to compete for a championship. If everything falls into place, the 76ers should absolutely be among the contenders. At the end of the day, that's all any player can really ask for, a legitimate chance to win. Brown has that opportunity right away. Earlier in the offseason, there were rumors connecting him to several different destinations. After Charlotte made its move for Naz Reid, there was even speculation that Brown could somehow end up there. Fast forward about a month, and now we're talking about him wearing a Sixers jersey instead. Philadelphia has also done a solid job adding pieces around the core, bringing in Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, adding Dean Wade, and building more depth with players like Anthony Simons gives this roster more options off the bench. Then there's LeBaron Philon, who, despite being a rookie, should have opportunities to provide meaningful minutes whenever his number is called. Looking at this roster overall, I'm genuinely excited to see what this group can accomplish. The biggest question, of course, remains Joel Embiid's health. How will the team manage his workload throughout the season? Even if he's relatively healthy, everyone knows he probably won't suit up as often as some of the other stars. Then there's the chemistry between Jaylen Brown and Tyrese Maxey as they learn to play together. You also have to wonder how much VJ Edgecombe continues to develop with fewer offensive opportunities. On the flip side, the game could become easier for him if he focuses on the right areas. He should get plenty of open looks, and with his athleticism and speed, attacking the basket shouldn't be an issue. The next step is seeing how effective he can become as a cutter and in the little details that help winning